Jim Anderson. Present. Dr. Falvo. Here. Jennifer Mock.
Here.
Smith.
Here.
Cindy Sutter is excused. And Sutter's here. To in the morning. As we serve. Cecil Stanley. Cecil, age 55, passed away Tuesday, January 18th. He received services from SSA. James Paul Seidels. James, age 62, passed away Friday, January 21st. Received services from SSA. Amy Sanders, age 62, passed away Sunday, January 20th. Amy previously attended our workshop, so received services from SSA. Kathy Sue Brown. Kathy, age 65, passed away Monday, January 20th. Received services from SSA. Clara Cecilia. Clara, age 82, passed away February 2nd. She received services from SSA. Sean Holmes. Sean, age 39, passed away January 31st. Received services from the SSA. Let's take a moment of silence to honor their lives and passing. Okay, thank you. A motion to approve the minutes from the regular board meeting on the 25th. Second. Anderson. Second. Thank you. Any additions, revisions, or corrections? With none, all in favor of approval of the board minutes, meeting minutes, say aye. Aye. Opposed, say nay. No abstentions. Minutes are approved. We open the floor for anyone for public speaks. Doesn't look like we have anybody for public speaks. Move on to the president's report. Good evening again. I want to thank all the employees who are preparing for our accreditation survey that's scheduled just a few weeks from now on March 1st through the 3rd. Everyone's continued hard work and diligence right up to this date is noticed and appreciated to make for a positive outcome for accreditation. Also, this past week, I had the opportunity to sit for a video being prepared for the accreditation team and touting to work with the provider community as well as the partnership with the Stark County Health Department's successful vaccine clinic. And we're very excited about the rollout of the Help for Good campaign that Bill introduced to us in last month's board meeting. The campaign is very representative of what we do for people and their families, and is a perfect precursor to our levy campaign next year. So kudos to the Triad Group and our staff for the campaign and raising awareness of what we do in our community. With that, I conclude the president's report. We can move to the superintendent's report.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you are all well. It will be a very brief report this evening, given our executive session, but very excited. 14 days away from our accreditation, as Dan alluded to, but we're also 14 days away from March Disability Awareness Month, which is a month that we celebrate. Every county board across the state celebrates, the state of Ohio celebrates, and our nation, all putting the focus and featuring key positive images of people with disabilities and what they do in the community. And it's so exciting. We look forward to it every month. We look forward to Lisa's presentation and how she highlights many of our ambassadors as well. So that will really conclude the superintendent's report this evening. So I hope you have a great night and looking forward to seeing you a little later in the executive session.
Okay, thank you. Committee and department reports are in our board packet. Are there any additions or deletions that need to be made this time? With none, we do not have any old business or new business this evening, although we'll be going into an executive session later on. This time we'll have review policy slated for first reading. With Connie.
Good evening. Policy 2.11 Code of Conduct was reviewed with no changes. Policy 3.07 Transmittable Disease did have one small revision. Replaced a job title with an updated job title. Policy 4.40 Payroll was reviewed with no changes recommended. And policy 5.01 Early Intervention Program and Services was revised. Revisions were made to reflect current Ohio Administrative Code rule language, which explains that young children learn best from familiar people in familiar settings. Also, language has been added that the services the board provides supports using the evidence-based early intervention model of coaching and teaming with parents and guardians. And language has been added that states that eligible children from birth through age 2 years old who are eligible for Part C services under federal IDEA are provided with services and resources that enhance natural learning opportunities that occur within the daily routine of a child and their family. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, moving on to resolutions. We have resolution 020922 approving board expenditures for January. Any motion?
Motion.
Second?
Seconds.
Thank you. We have discussion.
Good evening, thank you. For the month of January, we had about 80,000 in local revenue, state revenue of 386,000, and federal total of 251,000, giving us total revenue of 717,000. We had 2 payrolls during the month of January of 1.12 million, total benefits paid of 656,000, and total other expenses of 499,000, giving us total expenses of 2.3 million. Our expenses exceeded our revenues by 1.6 million. Looking down below, we started the year with our unencumbered cash balance. We had 20.5 million in 2022 open purchase orders. We had closed 28,000 in 2021 purchase orders. And then our negative 1.5 million in financial position gives us unencumbered cash at the end of January of just under 38 million. And again, that includes our $10 million in our reserve balance. Looking at our budget versus actual, again, the year-to-date, 716,000 in revenue received, which is 1.46% of what we expect to receive. Total expenses of just under 2.3 million, which is 4.07% of what we expect to spend. Our available budget at the end of January is 33.15 million. Looking at our prior year carryover, 2020 purchase orders, we carried over 766,000. We paid 278,000 during the month of January from those POs. We closed 28,000 in January, so we still have about 460,000 open at the end of January. So resolution 020922, you can see the 2 payrolls there, nothing really to note out of either of those, totaling 1.12 million. And then the week-by-week breakdown of the non-payroll expenses totaling 1.15 million. If there are no questions, requesting approval of resolution 020922.
Okay, with no further questions, all in favor of the resolution, say aye.
Aye.
Say nay. No abstentions. Financials for January approved. Now we'll go to second reading of board policies presented at the January board meeting.
Policy 2.10 Risk Management, Policy 4.23 Resignation, Policy 6.14 IT Physical Security, and Policy 6.15 IT Remote Access were all reviewed with no changes recommended. Thank you.
Okay, that Moves us to resolution 021022, provide approval for board policies presented for second reading. I need a motion. A second.
Anderson, second.
Any further discussion? Questions? With none, all in favor of the resolution, say aye. Opposed, say nay. No abstentions. Board policies are approved. Okay, I now need a motion to go into executive session for the purpose of preparing for, conducting, or reviewing negotiations or bargaining sessions with public employees concerning their compensation or other terms and conditions of their employment. A second.
Anderson, second.
Thank you. For everyone here or listening, the board will not take any action after the executive session. I now need a roll call to vote to go into executive session, signifying by saying yes if you would agree. Jim Anderson,
Yes.
Dr. Fowler Lane,
Yes.
Maria Hickey,
Yes.
Jennifer Moth,
Yes.
Carolyn Smith,
Yes.
and Dan Sutter, yes. So we are now in executive session at 6:15.